2025 is about to explode with single-player games that feel less like just games and more like full-blown cinematic worlds you live in. No distractions, no multiplayer chaos, just you, the story, and a universe you never want to leave. These are the games everyone's talking about, not because of marketing hype, but because they look absolutely insane. Starting off at number 10, Mafiya, The Old Country. This one's got that raw, cold, Eastern European flavor that instantly pulls you in. It's not flashy, it's not loud, it's quiet, patient, dangerous, like walking through a world where trust is a currency no one can afford. You play as someone caught in a collapsing empire of crime, where every decision can either build your legacy or bury your family. There's weight in every word, pain in every glance, and a kind of slow burn tension that grips you from start. The streets feel like they got stories written in blood. And this time, you're not just reading them, you're writing your own. At number 9, Metal Gear Solid Delta. This isn't just nostalgia bait, it's the return of one of gaming's most legendary stories. And it's being remade with respect. The iconic moments are intact, but the visuals are now jaw-dropping. Every leaf, every shadow, every breath Snake takes, it all looks like it's happening in real life. The jungle isn't just scenery, it's a threat, a hiding place, and your only ally. The stealth is tight, the tension is unbearable in the best way, and the storytelling is layered with secrets only the most devoted fans will fully grasp. It's a love letter to tactical espionage, and this time, it hits harder than ever. Moving to number 8, Clair Obscur, Expedition 33. Imagine walking through a dream where the rules of reality bend and twist around your emotions. That's what Clair Obscur feels like. Every enemy encounter is designed like a battle in a surreal painting. Turn-based combat sounds basic, but here, it's like a dance. You're dodging, parrying, and countering in a way that makes every moment feel alive. But what really makes this game stand out is its world. A place where people vanish when their names are called by an immortal painter. It's haunting, poetic, and deeply human. This is art as gameplay, and it's unforgettable. At number 7, Doom, The Dark Ages. Doom is done with sci-fi, and it's diving straight into the abyss. You're no longer a space marine. You're a medieval monster slayer wielding a shield that hits like a truck and a sword that cleaves nightmares in two. But it's still Doom at its core, brutal, fast, loud, and impossibly smooth. The new setting adds a sinister, gothic edge that makes everything feel heavier, more dangerous. You're not just surviving, you're conquering hell in the most primal, rage-fueled way possible. It's chaos, controlled, refined, and absolutely glorious. Landing at number 6, where winds meet. Some games try to impress with noise. This one impresses with silence. There's a kind of peace in its chaos. A swordsman wandering through a world falling apart. Civil war, crumbling dynasties, forgotten legends, all wrapped in breathtaking landscapes that look like they were painted by a poet. But the real magic lies in its depth. You're not just choosing how to fight, you're choosing who you want to be. A healer, a spy, a ghost. This isn't just about swords clashing, it's about your path. It's a deeply personal journey in a world that feels both ancient and alive. Crashing into number 5, Phantom Blade Zero. This is adrenaline wrapped in elegance. You're thrown into a cursed body that only has a few days left to live, and every second counts. The combat? It's lightning fast, but never brainless. It demands precision, rhythm, and control. And the world? It's a bleak, broken fusion of steampunk and wuxia, where everyone seems to be hiding something. The game doesn't hold your hand. It throws you into the fire and expects you to dance through it. And somehow it works. Phantom Blade Zero doesn't just want you to play, it wants you to master it. At number 4, Hell Is Us. This is isolation in its purest form. You're not given a map. You're not fed breadcrumbs. You're just dropped into a war-torn land that feels alien even when it looks familiar. There's something deeply unsettling here, like the world itself is sick, rotting from the inside. The creatures that roam, it aren't just enemies, they're metaphors. For trauma, for rage, for grief. The game asks you to explore not just the land, but yourself. It's harsh, unforgiving, and completely unique. Hell, this just doesn't want to entertain you. It wants to challenge how you think about games. Breaking into the top 3, Death Stranding 2. What even is Death Stranding 2? A post-apocalyptic walking sim? A cryptic art a love letter to human connection? It's all of that, and more. Kojima's vision here feels darker, more desperate. The characters we thought we understood, they're unraveling. The world we thought we knew, it's evolving into something far more twisted. New enemies, new mechanics, and a story that promises to be even more surreal and emotional than the first. If the original was about connection, this one feels like it's about separation, loss, and fighting to stay human in a world falling apart. At number 2, Crimson Desert. This isn't just next gen, it's next level. The environments are brutal, breathtaking, and alive with unscripted chaos. You could be walking through a peaceful village 1 second, then suddenly swept into a war zone the next. The combat is dirty, fast, and grounded. There's weight in every swing, every parry, every scream. But it's not just the action, it's the scale. You're not a hero, you're a survivor. And everything in this world, from its politics to its people, feels like it's teetering on the edge. Crimson Desert doesn't feel like a game. It feels like a world ready to devour you. And finally, at number 1, GTA 6. There's no debate here. The second that trailer dropped, the internet broke in half. It wasn't just hype, it was earned. Vice City has never looked this alive. The neon lights, the chaotic traffic, the sense that anything could happen around the next corner. It's electric. The protagonists? They've got chemistry, grit, and a story that already feels legendary. But what really makes GTA 6 terrifyingly exciting is that Rockstar hasn't even shown us a fraction of what's coming. This isn't just a game, it's a moment in history. When it drops, the world stops. Simple as that. 2025 is shaping up to be one of the greatest years for single-player gaming, maybe ever. These are just games. They're worlds, crafted with obsession, designed to make you feel, to make you think, and to remind you why we sit down, controller in hand, and lose ourselves for hours. Which one are you counting down for? Drop in the comments. And if you felt even a spark of hype during this list, smash that like button, subscribe to Void Path, and I'll keep serving you the absolute best of gaming. Raw, honest, and real.